What's up, everyone? It's James Wu back again with another product review, and yeah, it's also gonna be another book review. Sound familiar? The type where it fits under those two categories. Well, once again, this is gonna be an aptitude testing book. Now, of course, this is gonna only apply to those. Well, or I should say, this review is probably gonna be important to those who are considering basically studying for a certain aptitude test. Well, but there are like two general ones, the SAT and the ACT, but there are some that are not so general, like AP tests and subject tests. So, well, today I am, or at least for this video, but today I'm going to be doing more than one review, but as for this video, I'm going to be reviewing the 2018 edition AP Physics 1 prep guide from Princeton Review. Now, I have to give Princeton Review a little bit of an apology, but this is one of their products that's not going to really be getting too good of a review here. Okay, but first of all, let's delve into what they did right here. Well, first of all, they did a good job of serving as like a set of notes, basically. Like, they weren't there to like teach the entire thing. They were just here to like say, like, here's background information, here are some practice tests, and here are answer explanations. And they did a good job. The setup was thorough, structure flows smoothly. However, though, then there are also the downsides of it. And unfortunately, this is going to be a common criticism for all the Princeton Review books that I'm going to be doing throughout today. Okay, the 2018 edition was released before College Board even put out the standards, so that is unfortunately a disadvantage to it. In fact, however, good thing that for the Physics 1 book, it didn't really affect how it didn't affect like practice test structure or anything, basically, or it didn't differ from like what College Board had put out, because it actually turned out to match. In fact, which was actually a good thing. And then when I took the AP Physics 1 time, I was actually pretty confident, and I felt like this did a good job of helping me do a lot better. So that's the good side of it. Despite that criticism that it was unfortunately released a little bit early. However, one disadvantage of releasing it too early, however, was that they might not have gotten a hold of everything that one might have needed to know. And to keep this general so that I do not commit any illegal act, or to make sure I do not commit an illegal act on camera or anything. And, okay, so basically, I think I'm still forbidden, even though even if free response questions have been released, I'm not free to discuss them or whatever. So just in case, I'm just gonna say that there was one small concept, not like a chapter of content, but like there was one concept that they just never even mentioned in this book. Actually, there were many things that they didn't mention in this book, and some of them made sense, but the one that appeared on the AP Physics 1 test that didn't appear in this that did not appear in this book. Oh man, shucks. That could have cost me that one might have cost me the exam if I didn't at least think quick enough. But even quick thinking didn't get me too far on that one free response question. But luckily, it's only one free response question. But when you're a guy who likes to get straight A's, or if you're that guy or girl who likes to get A's on all tests, even these AP tests, unfortunately, this is going to be a dent in Princeton Review's reputation, because their 2018 edition AP Physics 1 test review book here has the mistake of that because they released it early, they might be missing a couple things. In fact, all three that I'm going to be talking about today, including this one, which includes this one, they were all released a little early, but luckily not all of them missed all the content necessary. But however, then back to an advantage. Well, actually, before I get to more good things about it, bad things about it. Well, I really hate to tell Princeton Review this, but I caught a few calculation errors in your book. I'm not joking. And as an honors physics student who doesn't need the curve to get an average of an 85 on physics tests, I can confidently tell you that they screwed up 3, 4, or 5 problems in here. Most of them, most if not all of them, multiple choice. Actually, most of them, because there were a couple parts on free response, but free response actually did a really good job. But in all honesty, unfortunately, the people who make these books are going to be held to a high standard. So to hold you to that high standard, unfortunately, the only acceptable error range is near perfect, meaning like 1 typo or something. This was unfortunately enough to be somewhat consistent. It could really screw up someone who is not taking any classes of some sort. So unfortunately, as much as those are the only bad things about this book, it is unfortunately going to be, it could be critical to, it could be, okay? Could be, assuming that they don't go to any other sources for a review. If they solely rely on this, they could be somewhat messed up coming out of that test. So, but then back to, good things, though. All answer explanations were thorough. They had, they had more resources available if you needed on their website. They even provided you a code. You didn't have to pay extra for that stuff if you bought this, which was the premium edition, actually. So, yeah, I forgot to mention, this is premium edition. Take note of that. Which includes 4 paper practice tests and 1 online practice test. And so, yeah, that was, yeah, so that's what they managed to do good. And they even provided multiple they even provided answers to the sheets for the multiple choice and all that. And so yeah, they did a good, and for what they did, and for the problems that they did get right and all that, which is pretty much most of them still, despite all those errors, they do a really good job, and it's thorough, not to mention. Okay, so that is all I've got for Princeton Review's AP Physics 1 Test Prep Book 2018 edition, 2018 Premium edition, and I think the final review I would give it is okay, I'm terribly sorry to give them this one, like a 2.2 star. The errors, the fact that they released it too early, it's just too crippling to its performance. 2.2 minimum, 2.8 maximum or something. So yeah, that's all I have to say. Okay, that's all I have for this book review or product review. AP Physics 1 Test Prep book from Princeton Review, 2018 in Premium Edition. It's me, James. Have a good day, everyone.